Ready to go live. I was just dancing.
We're live.
I was just dancing.
Hey, I'm getting better at this thing.
Yeah, you're getting much better at it. Hey, here we are.
All right.
Average Joe's Gaming Podcast.
I'm Joe.
I'm Tom. And welcome.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's
See
it.
you
We're
next
done.
week.
See you next
Okay.
week. Actually, no, tomorrow. Well, I don't know if we're going to do it live tomorrow, though.
No.
No. But we have something planned for tomorrow. So
We're
keep
going
an
to
eye
do
out for
something
that.
planned for tomorrow.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be fun.
Yep.
How's your week been?
Well, it's been busy.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yep. Busy.
We've
Kathleen has been busy.
We've got a small audience today.
Yep.
So, that's how the week goes, especially, you know what? And it is now finally, and I can be accurate and correct on this. 2 weeks from opening. 2 weeks. Today is the 14th. We're looking at
You want
the
to grab me one of those pieces of wood?
21st.
I just want to smack him really hard.
I know it's tomorrow. I know it's 2 weeks from tomorrow, but it's 2 weeks.
I need something heavier.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So 14th, 21st, 28th.
Yeah.
So then the 29th is 2 weeks in a day.
But I have a goal.
What's
I've
that?
been
Well,
working like crazy.
I'm talking about
I
grand
plan on
opening.
being soft opening.
Yeah.
Open the week of Memorial Week.
Yeah, but I'm talking
But
grand opening.
We'll see.
I'm talking
I'm-
grand opening.
I'm getting kind of wore out.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and be here more often to help you out now that this week from hell is over that I was just going through. So hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff accomplished and get this place into shape.
I thought I saw you down there.
Yeah, I was hanging out.
I was passing you by. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yep. I was looking for, I don't remember.
Big
what I
dude was
looking
over there going, "Hey."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, now I've got that picture in my head again of somebody without a shirt on that I don't want in my head. So
Yep.
it's too late.
You're welcome.
It's too late.
It's in there.
Too late.
Yep.
So, aside from stock for the store, you acquire anything this week? I'm guessing not. Not
You
for
know
the
what
store.
I acquired? I did. I acquired something.
Oh, what'd you get?
So I got Subway.
Oh, nice. How was it? What'd you get?
Oh, cold cut combo.
Okay.
Yeah, I
that's
go with
it.
classic.
Yeah, there you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
But game-wise, it's been just kind of weird. This
No, it was a
last-
game. It was trying to eat and then
trying
work.
to eat and work.
Yeah. So
No, just this last month, game-wise, it's just been odd trying
it's-
to. I mean, I haven't purchased anything Funko Pop-wise, even over the internet. I haven't bought
I've got a
anything.
couple Kickstarters that were shipped.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. But they haven't arrived yet. So.
Well, and I know I'm supposed to be getting the Terraforming Mars bits and pieces that I went through Kickstarter
the
with
3D bits and pieces.
Well, I think the only thing I really ordered was the metal cubes, which, and I don't know if you've seen this on the internet yet, if you're a fan of Terraforming Mars or if you've kickstarted this, but each cube is coming in its own Ziploc bag. Each metal cube is going to be in its own bag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it sounds like the dumbest thing ever that I've ever heard of. I mean, great quality control, I guess. But man, oh man, they're going to be put together in a box or something anyway.
Rob says you brought the twins.
I did, yeah. I'm not sure why. If you're a fan of baseball, this is not a good look right now. They're playing tonight. We'll see how it goes. I think they're playing the Tigers.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Which is your spirit animal.
it is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
It's weird because the year I got my
So-
tiger tattoo, I think that was the year the Tigers won the World Series.
You know what's going to happen tonight?
Yeah,
The Tigers are stomp all over the Twins.
Oh, I know. That would happen any night, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, their middle relief is awful. Their bats are still pretty good. Their starting pitching and their closer's not bad, but that middle relief, oof.
You want to talk about your love of Kirby Puckett?
I do love Kirby Puckett. I met Kirby Puckett a couple times. He was an awesome baseball player and a very, very nice gentleman. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. I also have gotten to meet a couple of the Twins announcers back in the day when I lived in Minneapolis. That was a lot of fun. Beyond that, yeah, I'm just a basic Twins fan.
Is Bob Uecker still alive?
The announcer for the Cardinals,
Yeah.
I think it's Cardinals. I know it was in that movie. It was the Indians.
Yeah.
I think or else Brewers. It's the Brewers. Yes, he's still alive. I don't know if he's
See,
still.
I would
broadcasting.
love to meet him.
Yeah,
I think he'd be fun.
He used to be one of my favorite guests on Johnny Carson back in the day. I just loved watching Bob Uecker on Johnny Carson. So.
Okay, so Rob wants to know: didn't Kirby kiss the necklace at bat?
I believe that is one of the things he used to do. I don't know if he did it all the time, but yeah, I think he did. He had a necklace. I think it was a cross or a medal, a Saints medal or something that he would kiss before he went up to bat.
So since we're at bat, I should just do
Yep, there you go.
Put it back in there
and put it back in. Yeah,
okay.
And then go up and hit a home run.
Oh no, there's a bunch of hair.
Yeah, that's not good. So, but yeah, no, Kirby Puckett was.
Wait, there's hair on my lip.
He was a very, very nice man, and there is exactly. Was a very, very nice man, and did not look like your prototypical baseball player.
All right.
But he could hit the snot out of a baseball, and he could catch the snot out of a baseball. So yeah, it was fun. So I'm a Twins fan. I've been a Twins fan as long as I can remember. This is a family show, so I'm only on that color. If you can see it, I've got the logo tattooed on my chest.
He's been marked.
Yep.
So we did that with a branding iron, and then we put magic marker.
Yeah. So yep.
So it's a little 3D.
That's how much of a Twins fan I am, though. But it's also my initials. So, when I'm 90 years old, I can
literally half of our viewers tuned out.
Well, sorry about that. Yeah.
The comment was really white.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Except for the blue and the red.
Yeah.
But no, TC is also my initials. So I figure when I'm 90 years old, I can look in the mirror and go, "Oh, that's right. I remember. I used to play for the Twins."
I think at 90 years old, you're like, "Who's TC?"
Right. Exactly. I must have played for the Twins or something. That's what happened.
Taking care.
Yeah. So there you go.
If you put a little B under there, you could be TCB.
Yeah, TC Bear or TCB Yogurt.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well,
TCBY, taking care of yogurt. Taking care of blueberry.
Have you eaten today?
I have.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Okay, so I did actually buy a game. I actually bought an expansion to the game Keyforge, which is a Richard Garfield. It's not a deck builder. It's a pre-constructed deck game, which he actually designed, basically because he was not happy with the fact that people who played Magic were more interested in the value of the cards than the actual playability of the cards.
That worked out great because now people are worried about the value of the deck.
Yeah, which is just stupid. I mean, it's anyway. Yeah,
the unique decks really worked out in his favor.
Yeah,
but hey, it sells.
It does.
You're gonna buy a lot more decks because it's like, well, I'm the only one that has this deck.
Yeah, and you literally are the only one that has this deck. The best part of it was the names of the decks are generated randomly, and some of the names were like Communist Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, they had some.
Yeah, I mean, they really had some.
And they asked for them to send them back, and they would reimburse them with like a pack plus another pack or something like. They made it like worth your while. But of course, people don't do that because it's like, well, I have this forbidden deck, and I'm going to get even more money off of eBay for it.
And somebody would immediately go on to eBay or Amazon or somewhere and sell it for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's just ridiculous. But I haven't played the game in quite some time because with COVID and all that stuff.
And he hates me.
Well, do you play it? You don't play it, do you? Okay, well then I do hate him. Yes, that's right.
I have the play mat.
I know.
I bought the game. You played with me.
I have played with you, but I haven't. But neither.
And
of us,
you just asked me, do you play it?
No, neither of us have played it for a long time though.
Since last year.
Yeah, which was when COVID started.
Right around the corner.
But there used to be a group that played pretty regularly, and now I guess they don't get together.
I got into it because you were raving about the game.
It's a great game.
And so I went to Dragon's Den, picked up a bunch of stuff from them, and went home, and I was like, all right, let's play this game.
Played it once.
Yep.
But that's sort of typical of how we play games.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Really
I buy, and then it's like, okay, play it once.
Oh, let's talk about Munchkin, the deck builder game. That's an awesome game. You know how many people bought that game? I think I'm not talking just in Sioux Falls. I'm talking in the world.
Two.
These are the guys who bought that game, and it is a fun game. It's a pretty decent deck builder, but man, nobody else wanted it. Holy smokes, nobody else wanted it. But I did buy, basically, it's called Keyforge Dark Tidings, designed by Richard Garfield. I bought the box set that you buy that's like a starter set, and I bought 2 packs. They're not coming in boxes anymore. They're coming in packs. So they're basically tear packs, which means there's no storage for them unless you buy those crayon boxes from Walmart or whatever. So that's all I've acquired. I didn't even get any Funko Pops, like I mentioned.
Wow.
I haven't been out to either Hot Topic or GameStop.
You okay?
I am fine.
Looks like you're going through withdrawals a little bit.
I haven't been to Walmart in a really long time.
Tom could really use some hugs right now.
No, but I did find, and I got organized a bunch of the pops that I purchased over the last couple of months, like my Shania Twain and my ZZ Top ones and that stuff. I do want to get, actually I did go in and I was going to order the AC/DC album one, which has Angus Young with the kid's uniform, but he's got devil horns in the hat. And then there was one other one, but I can't remember what it was. But then they sold out. So it's like when I was in the checkout, they sold out, and I'm like, crap, I can't buy these. So that's it for my acquires. Not much.
That's cool.
Yeah. But so technically, I don't know. Keyforge is that? I mean, it's a game, but it's an expansion. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
How about what we've played? I know we both.
Well, you're not even gonna ask me.
What you acquired?
Yeah.
You said a Subway sandwich.
Okay.
I asked you that when we started this conversation.
I wanted to try again.
Okay. Joe, what have you acquired?
Subway sandwich.
Okay. Was it the cold cut combo?
Are you psychic?
I am.
Oh,
a little bit psychic. It's almost like we had this conversation 5 minutes ago.
Oh, deja vu?
Deja vu.
Matrix?
All over
the
again.
Matrix?
Deja.
I feel like we're in the Matrix.
It takes us right back to baseball, by the way. Deja vu all over again. Famous sentence by Yogi Berra.
Okay.
Anyway, so is that truly it? All that you purchased was the.
Well, I also got 5 guys one night.
Okay, well there you go.
So.
Yep. Speaking of that,
I had popcorn.
We've got some food trucks coming.
Oh yeah.
For the
okay. So today.
Okay.
I tracked down old school Jersey Rippers.
Okay.
And I got myself some Sicilian rice balls.
So you did buy something else. You did acquire some other stuff.
Yeah. So I got to see Frankie and Ron.
Nice.
And chat with them for a little bit.
They are legitimately from New Jersey, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And they have the accents to prove
So
it.
actually, Frankie's going to be on the show Monday night.
Nice.
We're going to do a special 7 o'clock live show. We're going to get to know Frankie a little bit.
All right.
So Tom might not be here.
No, I'm going to try and be here.
If he can make it or not.
I should be able to make it.
Either way, it'll be Frankie and me for sure.
Yep.
So he will tell us the journey from, I believe, Santiago, Chile.
I believe, yeah, I know he's not originally
Jersey.
from here.
And to Sioux Falls.
All I remember is he was talking about the fact that when he moved, he wanted to go someplace with a shore and nice weather.
Yeah.
And he moved to
He
South
missed on
Dakota.
both.
I asked friends of mine who from places like Hawaii or California, what brought you to South Dakota? And sometimes you really don't want to hear the answers.
Yeah, basically it's a roll of the dice, and at that point you just Jason, I'm not wearing a hat because I forgot it again.
I almost forgot a hat. That's actually why we're starting a little late, because I got here late because I had to go home and get a hat.
Yeah, see, and I basically come from work to here and work, and if I have not moved all my hats here yet. So
well, and I usually do that as well, but today I had some errands to run right after work, and then I was like thinking, and I wanted to bring my truck out because I just tend to drive the truck over the weekends, and I thought I had a hat in the truck, and I got in the truck and realized there's no hat.
I don't understand why you didn't just pull your truck in here and we could have just done the show from
We
your truck.
We could have, except that the garage doors are really kind of hard to open right now.
Not really. We could have made it happen.
Yeah, but we'd have to move all the, well, there's a bunch of shelves over here and the other
Could have
one
moved
had
it
a
really
bunch of stuff
quick.
in front. Yeah, true. That's true.
Just
Yeah, open the garage door,
forward.
then they'd move. Yeah. But anyway, so I had to go back and get a hat. But that's why I have a hat.
Yeah, and I do not.
Yep.
But
you've been
I
here
have
since.
I have
You
hair,
have great
and
hair.
so yeah. I mean, come on.
Come on, look at that. That's like the days I don't wear a hat are the days where I figure my hair game is.
Right, and
Spot on.
I have hair, so
Right.
that helps out.
I have freaking hair.
Okay, jeez,
Man, your
someone's,
implication was it's going. Don't get me wrong, it's going. It's flying back. But
just
hey,
at a slow pace.
I have it, and it's
Okay.
it's slow.
It's
It's very slow.
You know they have
It's-
stuff for that.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. I'm just figuring I'll go natural when it happens.
Right, natural.
What do you
All
do?
on natural.
Yeah, just like my hair color.
Yeah. Frodo is peeking. Why don't you come up here, Frodo?
Come on.
Come on.
Yep. Show
No.
show what you got in your hand there.
You don't want to say hi to everybody? You sure?
How is she so shy?
Okay, show him something.
She's your daughter and my friend. And there she is. What do you got in your hands there? Now here comes those viewers that left after I showed off my chest.
Yep. All right, Kathleen, come on over here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
And yes, Rob, it is a mace.
Yes.
We trust Kathleen with it more than we trust.
You want to see how hard this hits?
No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, we don't want to cleave his head in.
Yeah, because we got to finish the show.
Yep. So.
I did myself.
Did you play any games over the week?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
I was playing this game that was real cool on my phone.
What was it?
Smash the things that don't belong in the store.
Do you use a mace to do it?
Yeah.
I used it.
That's what I was asking. Yeah, that's called a mace.
We're gonna play some games tomorrow.
All right, that'll be fun. Looking forward to
I
it.
have a tank top.
Okay.
Nice. I might wear a tank top then. It won't be pink, and it won't be a tank top.
Mine will probably be pink.
All right. So we played.
We did, yeah.
Die of the Dead.
Die of the Dead,
Would you head over there and grab me that game, please?
We showed that off last week too, didn't we?
Yep. So Die of the Dead is a ton of fun. It's
is.
Up to 5 players.
Yep.
It has flowers on it.
It does. It has just beautiful artwork.
Yep. We'll show you the box again here in
So
a second.
the coffins are not for individual people. So those are the 4 different actions that you can take. And
such a beautiful game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there are 4 different actions, and then there's a secondary action on each action. So you get a primary and then a secondary action. You get bonus tokens as well as you go up the staircase.
Yep.
And the first one to get, I believe it's 9.
Yeah, 9 dice.
9 dice.
Because each step you do 1. You do different dice up each step. What do we
have an audience.
We're
signing.
Yeah, our audience is giving us some direction.
Okay, so 4 caskets, and then there's 4 actions, and the caskets will move depending on what actions you do.
Which is really kind
And
of cool.
you get to shake the dice in there. You reveal stuff. Really gorgeous dice.
Yep.
They have 3 of each color of the dice that are engraved with the skulls.
Those are your what are they called?
Those are your power souls.
Yeah, power souls.
And then you've got your regular souls. And you're trying to make it to the land of living. And the top of the staircase is the land of living, and it's a gorgeous game.
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
You have to remember where you place your dice, and they move frequently because I believe 3 out of the 4 actions move the dice.
So the first action allows you to put dice in, I believe it is.
Yep. You put them in the first coffin.
Yep. So if you have power souls, you can put up to 3 power souls in. If not, you can add 1 of your regular souls.
Correct.
And then the actions go from there. But it's a great game. It's from Radical 8 Games. If you can get your hands on a copy, I would recommend it.
Oh yeah, it's a great game, and not just because I won the game, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I think it would have been fun even if I had not pulled it off on the end.
It was a close game.
It was very close.
Really neck and neck between all 4 players.
Yeah, it was.
So neck and neck.
It was
neck and neck.
Yep, neck.
Because I was tied with the other person on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And then somebody cheated.
Well, no, somebody pointed out that they could win this, and then that person realized they were an action short, and I realized I had the actions I needed to do it.
So he cheated.
I did.
He cheated.
I basically played by the rules and won.
That's cheating.
Hey, you Donald Trump, not to get political, but hey, whatever.
That happened.
It did.
So what else have you played?
The only other game that I've played was
nobody cares.
Okay.
What have you played?
A game called Domination, which is
this is a family-friendly show, man.
Yeah, but this is a family-friendly game.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a Civ game. It's essentially you're laying tiles.
Oh, you're lying, huh?
Yeah.
Lying and cheating?
Exactly. That's how you. Well, again, I'm not gonna go the direction I went in last time. But basically, you've got an octagon where you lay your tiles, and they're triangular-shaped tiles, trying to match up gems to get resources. You use the resources to add cities to camps, and to get cards that you can play that give you powers. And the goal is to try and there's 5 rounds in each age, and I think there's 3 ages, and you're basically just trying to get the most victory points and win. And I did not win that game, but it's a relatively crunchy, complicated game the first time you play it.
Usually, when you try to eat cardboard, it is crunchy.
It is, yeah. But it's a beautiful components. Awesome player pieces are little discs that stack on top of each other that you make your cities out of, and it's just a lot of fun. We didn't rate this game. Did we want to do that?
Ooh. First, I like to say hi to Terry.
Hi, Terry.
New watcher.
Ah, nice.
Yes. So, what would you give this one here? We have a rating scale.
Yep. And
so
you'll pop that in there, or do we want to give it to him?
We'll just give it to him because I don't have it. I don't have it to pop in there yet.
Okay.
So we've got a -10, which is an island dice, which is just it's not a game.
It's a pukey. Yeah, it's not a game. It's not even. You can't even call it a bad game. It's just not a game.
Not a game.
Right.
Then we got 1, which is a Joe Blow.
That is a bad game.
Yeah.
Yep. Joe Blow is a bad game.
And then we've got a 2, which is a Joe Mama.
That is a.
It's an okay game.
It's a meh. It's a meh. It's a game I'd play and then probably not play again.
Yep. And then you've got your 3, which is an average Joe.
That's
which is it's a good game.
Play almost anytime anybody.
It's your average game. It's us. Yep. And then we've got a Smokin' Joe, which is your 4,
and is where I rate this game.
That is a good game, great game. And then you've got your Joe Tacular, which is an amazing game,
awesome game.
And then you've got your Joe Almighty, which is the best game of all time.
Favorite game. Yeah.
Yep. So what would you give this?
Smokin' Joe.
Whoa.
Definitely a Smokin' Joe, and that's unusual.
You really did not like this game.
It's unusual for the first time I play a game for me to give it a Smokin' Joe. But this game was a lot of fun. The artwork is gorgeous. The mechanics are unique. The play style is different than anything I've ever played before, and I love the dice. So it's Smokin' Joe.
You ready for my rating?
I am.
Joe Almighty.
I kind of figured you might go that way with it. I know you liked it, and I know you like the theme in general.
I love the components.
Yeah, the components
the
really
coffins
cool.
are awesome. The artwork is beautiful. The dice, I love dice.
Yeah, me too.
But I love the little staircase mechanic.
Yeah, that's just.
I like it. I like the whole theme to it.
Each level of the staircase has powers that get you one of the tokens.
Yep.
You can do it a couple of different ways. The first time you do it, you get that power. The next time you go up, if it's during the same turn, you do not get that.
Yep, you only get 1 bonus per turn.
But what you get to do there is decide when you put your dice down. I'm not going to.
If you're the one putting the dice,
right?
So even if it's not his turn, if someone else puts the dice on, they choose where they go.
Where it goes.
So it's you could hose somebody pretty good.
Right, but if it was my turn, I got to put the dice down. Oh, and that goes true at the end too. If say you're looking to get your dice to the top, and there's people who are right there with you, you roll the dice, they come up on the top on the rolls.
Yep, they win.
Yeah, but that's very unique to me too. I've never seen that kind of mechanic. But yeah, you can basically hose somebody else because you take that power, even though you don't get it. You take that power so that they have to go someplace else. So that's a Smokin' Joe for me, Joe Almighty for you.
Yeah,
that was how that was going to go. More plays would probably give this a higher rating to me.
I don't know if it could go any higher than a Joe Almighty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It might just go up to there. But still, I mean, for me to rate it as a Smokin' Joe,
that's a pretty high rating for you. Yeah,
pretty high.
Yeah, I usually hate everything.
Joe
Blow.
Joe Blow.
Yep.
Freaking island dice.
Yep.
No, that never happens. There's only one game in my head right now. I know there's another one for you. It's an island dice, and that's actually island dice because it is not a game. Anyway. And then Domination, which again is a Civ game, and it actually is a Civ game. I mean, you're developing, you have a tech tree that you're developing. You've got.
Oh, it's not like Tapestry?
No, which is not a Civ game. Sorry, Jamie, but it's not. It's a fun game. I like the game, but it's not a Civ game. I give that an average Joe.
All right.
Again, I think the more I play it, the higher the rating could go. But there is a lot to the game. Because you need to, and the best part of this whole game was one person had a plan in their head. The other person sort of saw what that plan was, and they went right before them and absolutely hosed them on their turn and just went. And it was one of those things where you could just see this person look at it, and they just like, oh, and then unfortunately that next turn took like 15 minutes, but still.
Wish we could get an instant replay of that.
you can play it over again if you want, just rewind it. But it was just one of those things that was hilarious because he was just he had no idea what he should do after that when his move that he had planned was taken away from him. So sometimes that can be a ton of fun. So that's it. That's my plays.
All right.
That's all I've played.
So you, Mr. Popular Famous Guy.
What? Me?
Were on somebody else's show.
I was. Yeah.
No,
it's cross promotion. I got asked by Adam Collins from Board Game.
Lunch and Board Game.
if he said he would like to interview me. So I think Monday night he did. We talked about everything from what my favorite game is, and essentially if I played board games over lunch, which I actually don't have time to do.
Let's see here. What your favorite game was? Kickstarter. Yeah. Local game stores. Yep. Cats.
Oh yeah, we did get into cats.
So you know, the episode is live.
It is.
If you want to listen to it, it's on Spotify, iTunes, basically wherever you find your normal podcast. Eat Lunch and Board Game. Great guys. He's definitely doing a great job with his interviews.
I have a laptop, which is what we used for the interview. So I was assuming that we were going to be on camera as well, and so I made sure I had my Average Joe shirt on. We're not.
No pants.
No pants. No, God, no. Why would you wear pants at home? And the laptop's sitting on my lap, so it only shows me from my chest up. So you can see the Average Joe's Gaming logo, and then.
Unfortunately, it was a half shirt, so.
It was so yeah, a little awkward. Yep. And then the other thing was though, I had one of my cats sitting on my lap, and she just sits there quietly. But my other cat is basically 2 years old, maybe just turned 2 years old. He's my three-legged cat, and for some reason he got the rips right in the middle of the show.
I thought he was a she.
So did I at first.
Okay.
But no, he is a he.
He is a he. Okay.
Yeah, that became very apparent when
we said she in the show.
Yes.
So that's why I was okay.
Because I told the story about how I discovered that she was a he. Okay. And the vets hadn't even figured that out.
All right.
And then they finally, when I told them, I said, I think we have to go from a spay to a neuter. They were questioning that. And I said, no, because I'll tell you, it's obvious he's not a girl. Anyway. So he went ripping through the living room where I was sitting, and knocked a couple things over, and it made some noise.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, and so of course Adam thought that was hilarious. He's got cats as well. He was talking about his cat from hell that he had to lock out of the room because it would have been attacking him on the air.
That's what happens when you buy pets from hell.
Yeah, exactly. And I told the story about how I got duped into taking this three-legged cat.
I want to just point out. Okay, so I did listen to this quite closely. When he says he was duped into it, he brought a carrier with him.
I did, but you have to hear the story. So listen to.
There wasn't much duping into that.
He
was duping himself.
Listen to the podcast when you get a chance. You'll understand how I feel like I was duped. But I was also a sucker. So, I like cats. I've had cats literally, except for 4 months when I lived in Philadelphia. I've had a cat in my life, my entire life. And even in Philadelphia, even in Philadelphia, my ex and I were able to find cats at the Betsy Ross house where there's tons of them running around, and we were able to sit on the benches at the Betsy Ross house and pet cats when we needed a fix. So I've been around cats my entire life. I love dogs too, but my house is too small for dogs. So I like to hang out with your dog sometimes until she does things under the table that cause my voice to go up a little bit. But she's a good dog. So
it happens, man.
It does. So yeah, that's what you want to find that podcast, listen to it. It sort of becomes an Average Joe's podcast episode between me and Adam. So so I'm beginning to think that might be me.
It might be.
So for all I know, you have had a structure that you've been trying to introduce to this show, and I just talk and it goes away. So
hey, Nick, one time he saw a cat.
You saw a cat, Nick? I'm not going to ask. I have a feeling that story could go awry if he told it. So. We'll talk about that.
Like rye bread?
Yeah.
Do you like rye bread?
I don't dislike rye bread. It's not my favorite. I prefer sourdough. What the hell has that got to do with games? That's what people say when anytime they listen to our podcast, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with games? Well, we can find a way to get back to it. Wheat. So, use wheat in Wingspan.
A very cool thing. So one of our listeners, and I would call a good friend, Paul.
Yep.
Not the wine guy, but Paul from Scotland.
Yep.
Nominated us for Golden Geek.
Oh, Paul!
For podcast, best podcast. And I mean, obviously, we didn't win, or not going to win.
Well, obviously, is a strong.
Being nominated
is an honor.
Huge. And so I want to thank.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. That's awesome. Someday we will win, though. Someday we will win.
Probably not. Realistically, I mean, the competition is hard, and we're not really. We don't do this because we want awards. We do it because we enjoy it. It's fun. It gives us an outlet to talk,
and it gives you guys a chance, hopefully, to laugh a little and maybe learn something about games, like
Die of the Dead.
Die of the Dead, which is actually an extremely awesome game.
Yes, Nick, you are also a good friend.
You are, Nick. But
actually, Nick was here last night. He stopped by.
Well, he was here the other night when I was here too.
Yep, but he stopped by last night, and I was just about ready to leave, and so he stopped, and we were chatting, and I got to show him the projector and whatnot, and then he said he was going to kick my butt in Blitz, and when that didn't work out, he said he was going to kick my butt in Mortal Kombat,
and that
didn't work out. So then we just went home.
Okay, I thought maybe then he just actually kicked your butt.
Yeah,
but I'm sure that wouldn't work out either. So.
No, turns out I was actually better than he thought.
Oh, there you go.
So, and it just worked out in my favor. Because I didn't beat him by much in Blitz. I beat him by 2 touchdowns.
No, but considering you have to, you own the game. I mean, yeah, I would think that you'd be better at.
There's a little talent that comes out of these fingertips.
There is.
So, I grew up with video games. Midlife, I started going towards board games.
Yeah.
But I've always enjoyed board games. I always loved, like we talked about before, carom boards.
Yep.
Not many people know. Your buttons are broke.
That's what I always say too, especially when Gavin beats me.
Yep.
What did Gavin beat me? Was that Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was. No, it was the one with the Marvel Super
which is pretty much Mortal Kombat.
Which is basically Mortal Kombat. But yeah, it's a 4-year-old beating me at a video game.
Yeah. 4 times in a row. But yes, I loved board games at a young age, but I was more of a video game person, so I grew up with like Halo and stuff like that, and so I mean, I do enjoy it. I grew up in the arcades because my dad was big into arcades, and so that was always fun to do that stuff.
Spent a lot. Well,
so that's kind of another reason why, like, you have Average Joe's, which is you've got your game room, you've got your movies, you've got your arcade, VR, and it's all kinds of stuff that I enjoy that's been in my game room, and so we're essentially just bringing that to share it with everybody.
To let everybody enjoy. So,
which is a cool thing is like, so we're kind of opening up a little bit on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock. We're allowing some games, and then we'll do a movie at 10 o'clock.
Yep,
and then hopefully.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nick, come on over. Step on over. Oh, he's got the show on his phone.
Yeah, he's watching the show.
There's Nick.
And he's on the show.
Hi, Nick.
He's coming.
It's here you come.
See, there you go.
Ooh, so there's Nick. So you guys now have met Nick.
Hi, everyone.
You want to say how badly you lost in Mortal Kombat?
I really did lose. He's just telling a lie.
Oh boy.
I believe
that
Rain
gauntlet
is going to come back at you.
That gauntlet has been thrown again.
Yep, it's been laid down. So I think we might have to call the show early so I can go whoop on him.
But again,
we can just put it online so you can't lie to them.
That's true. I'll let you guys handle that.
Yeah, we could actually do that.
I am definitively not a computer gamer or a arcade.
So you got winner?
No, I don't even want to play it. I was gonna say Gavin will beat you guys both. So no, when I was in high school, the Brookings Mall opened, and there was a movie theater in there, and next to the movie theater was an arcade. And man, that was where we spent our time when we were over lunch hour, over lunch hour, because we were sophomores, I think, when the mall opened, and so we were able to go to the mall over lunch, and we'd play that football game with the roller ball.
Oh yeah,
and figured out right away why people use gloves for that, because you get a blister right on your palm from flipping this stupid roller ball, and we got pretty good at it. But we spent a lot of our time. I'm more of a pinball guy, and we played a lot of Galaga, I think, which is the snake that comes down, and then we played Asteroids, a lot of Asteroids. Those are the 3 games, and then the 3D game, the animated game. Oh gosh, can't think of the name, but with the guy with the helmet on. It was cartoons, cartoons. You know what game I'm talking about.
I do.
We figured out the pattern on that.
Okay.
And that was, basically it was the same as any other video game, but it had this really cool cartoony look to it. It was one of the first sort of live games. I don't know how to explain it, but we got the pattern down on that, so we got pretty good at that game just because we knew the pattern. I never did figure out the pattern for Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man or any of that stuff. And those games didn't really do much for me. But I loved pinball. I loved the football game, and I liked Asteroids and Galaga and whatever that game is I can't think of the name of right now, which will probably come to me on my way home. And then I'll just come back and turn the camera on real quick and just say it. And then
most likely. Yep.
Or I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
When we post this on YouTube, I'll put it in the comments or something. So, or else I forget completely, and then we'll talk about it next week, and I still won't remember.
very possible.
Yeah. Or tomorrow when we give you our special little event, I can tell you if I remember it.
Yeah, there we go.
It's me, isn't it?
So I think that's.
Well, that was already, yeah, you blew the surprise, Nick. You're surprised. The surprise was Nick was going to be on the show tomorrow.
I think that's it for us tonight.
I think that's all I got.
You got anything else?
I
Nothing?
don't think so.
Nothing?
Nothing I can
Nothing?
think of.
All right, sounds good.
Looking forward to 2 weeks from now,
Yeah,
or a week, depending on if we can get things ready to go for soft opening.
yeah. So we'll give you like a little tour when we get close.
Yep.
So, all right.
So that's
Until
it.
next time, I'm Joe.
I'm Tom, and that's
I'm Nick.
No, we only saw an arm.
We just saw his arm. That's all right.
There it is.
There he is. Hi, Nick.